Can't be by you all the time, but you're on my mind. You see that you are one of the special, incredible people in my life. I know I'm gonna make you.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy MTZKING, and I'm back on your screen. I hope everybody has a great, amazing, blessed Thursday. Damn, it's already Thursday. That's crazy. Well, it's about to be a week since I had surgery. Shit. I literally been away, guys, but I just been laying down, you know what I'm saying? I'm freaking bored as hell. I was literally gonna start vlogging like at 4 in the morning, but I was like, nah, cause my little brother's, he's been sleeping in here with me, so I didn't want to have the lights on and wake him up. But I'm happy cause my boys won last night. Golden State Warriors. They took the dub, you know what I'm saying? They took the W. And I was watching that last night, and yeah. But right now I'm actually gonna go shower. And that shit's hurting bad, guys. It's hurting bad worse than what in the beginning, because all the numb medication, injections that they injected, fucking numbness don't went away since Monday, and oh my god, it freaking hurts. It's freaking hurting bad. And I already actually ran out of one pain pill, and I don't go back to the doctors till next Thursday. Well, they're gonna see how the stitches are. We're gonna be talking about other shit that I have to go to and do. But yeah, so anyways, look, I actually shaved my head with the shaver. So yeah, but like I said, I did get a request from one of my supporters, like wanted me to talk more like about God and stuff. So today, and somewhere through this video, I'm gonna talk about some topics or whatever. And of course, it's topics that I actually already know, that I've studied with my pastors, or that I already knew. Some stuff I already knew on my own, but some stuff, like, I actually asked my pastors, whatever. Because in the Bible, you're not supposed to make up anything, and you're not supposed to add anything. And you're not even supposed to, like, if you don't know how to pronounce a word, you're really not even supposed to even say it, because that's just the rules of the Bible. But yeah, so anyways, I'll be talking to y'all about that in a little bit, but right now, your boy's gonna go shower. And I'm probably gonna call my mom and ask her if I can go to the school, cause your boy is bored as hell, man. I actually miss being over there, like, real talk. I wanted just to surprise her, but if I surprise her, she gonna be pissed off at me. Why you come up here for? I already know my mom. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, though, whatever happens, I'll let y'all know, but I'll see you back in a bit, though. Chill. Yo, what's up, what it do, fam? I'm walking to school. I called my mom, but she didn't answer, but I said, F it, I'm still gonna walk up there. It feels pretty weird walking. Like, I walked in my house, but, you know, from the house to outside, it kind of actually feels different for me. And I got pissed off because there is a dumbass on TikTok that was talking all this damn mess just because I put, that's my mom calling me. My mom, she got mad. Woo. Oh, no, but like I was telling y'all though, okay, I have a TikTok. Most of everybody knows I have a TikTok. And ever since I started going to church and stuff, you know, whenever somebody supports me and stuff, I tell them thank you for the support or whatever. And all I put is God bless. There's nothing wrong with putting God bless. Even my pastor tells me God bless. Or what my pastor's doing wrong. Like, this person literally started talking crap and saying that I'm going against God and this and this. Man, take your sorry, no good looking ass out of my damn comment sections, and don't be commenting stupid crap if you don't, because he put this has nothing to do with God, dude, or a female, because I think it's a female. Like, take your no good keister looking self out of my damn DM, and I'm gonna put a screenshot in this thing just to be a dick, and because I'm sure I know who it is, because of course I have a lot of haters from my past, and most of them are damn exes and their stupid little brothers and shit be out there, you know, making fake profiles and shit just to comment shit on my shit. First of all, to begin with, your sisters were the ones that were hoes. So don't blame me. Don't blame me for their actions. At the end of the day, they broke up with me. I didn't freaking break up with them. So y'all want to sit there and be making fake ass profiles under girls' names and shit and trying to put my business out there? Well, guess what? I'm about to put that damn screenshot in here. That screenshot is going to be in here, watch. I'm going to post that damn screenshot. I actually didn't take a screenshot of the other part that they wrote, but I DM'd them. And they were talking all this damn trash, like, man, get the hell out of my damn thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what the hell is going on and you talking shit. But anyways, look guys, yeah, that shit pissed me off, so I'm walking to school now though. And like I said in this video, I am gonna be talking about stuff in the Bible and stuff, so I'll be letting y'all. That'll probably be next. Okay. I'll be talking about that in a little bit though. But I'll see y'all in a bit though. Chill. What's up? What it do? Squad, walking back to my crib. Damn, it's hella windy. Oh, look at that puppy right there. Oh shit. And look, they growing some weed. Nah. I'm tripping, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm walking back to my crib. Gotta see my two boys. Plus my baby brother, you know what I mean? But I see him all the time, every day. But I gotta see my two boys. And you know what I'm saying? They was all excited to see me. So shout out to all the kids that, you know, they had been asking for me and they've been wanting to see me, and they all didn't see me at first, but then when my moms told them that I was there, they ran up to me and, you know, gave me a hug. But I had to give them a hug in a certain way, which is more with this side, which is my right side, than my left side, because my left side is the one that's really messed up. So shout out to Dana. She's a little girl. She's in special needs class, but you know, she is a sweetheart. And shout out to Lil Jay. He is, I believe, a first grader. And shout out to Sean and to Keith. They're fifth graders. Those are my two boys right there. So shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? They were excited to see me. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to make it happen for the kids. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so right now I'm about to get to shit. Should I do it? Shit. Right now I'm about to get to my crib and we're gonna get into this stuff. I'm gonna get into some stuff about God and stuff. So I'll see y'all back in a bit though. And one thing I want to say too, you know what? I'll tell y'all when I start that process. But I'll see y'all in a bit though. Yo, what's up? What it do, squad? So I finally made it home. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this with y'all. Talk to y'all a little bit about the Bible. This is my Bible right here. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't want nobody to feel offended. Whatever religion you believe in, that's your belief. My religion is Christian, and a lot of stuff that I'm gonna tell y'all might not agree with me, y'all might disagree, y'all might be like, no, this and this and that, but I'm just going by what I know, by what I'm learning, and you know, what I'm learning from my pastors and stuff. So basically, what I learned is that one of my questions in Bible study this last week to my pastor was, you know, is there a such thing as a forever hell? So he answered my question. He said no, but he did say on the second coming, meaning when God comes back, he's gonna raise the dead back first, whether they got burned, whether they just got buried. They're gonna come back into flesh. And whoever actually believed in God, and okay, God is a merciful God. He has mercy on us, you know what I'm saying? You could be the worst of the worst, but as long as okay, nobody's perfect. I'm gonna tell you that part first, because everybody thinks that Christians that we're supposed to be perfect. I'm a Christian. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna tell y'all straight off the back, I am nowhere near perfect. But at the end of the day, nobody is perfect, because there's a lot of people that act like they're perfect and they contemplate to be perfect, that they don't do anything wrong, they don't make mistakes. A lot of people can't even own up to their mistakes. Okay, so with that being said, when I asked my pastor that, he told me, because my pastor, he used to be Catholic, but then as he started wanting to know more about God and stuff, he then became a Christian. He switched his religion. There's nothing wrong with you switching your religion. So he switched his religion as he got older. He became a Christian. He became a pastor, and now he's a pastor at the Adventist Church, which is a church where I attend. And he did tell me, though, that, God is a merciful God or whatever, but that, the ones that didn't believe in him, the second coming when he comes back, that they're, the ones that obeyed by God and did what God wanted them to do, you're gonna fly up in the air. You're gonna go to heaven, fly up with God. The ones that didn't obey and didn't believe in him, basically that didn't believe in him, those will be destroyed. But not the way the Catholics made this belief that supposedly you will go to hell and you will burn in a forever lasting hell. But it tells you in the Bible there is no forever lasting hell. What's gonna happen is the asteroids are gonna come down and it's gonna burn the people. Yes, the people are gonna get burned, but are they gonna live in it and feel it for their soul's gonna feel it forever? No, that's not gonna happen. Yes, he's gonna burn them. And it's not because he's being mean or this and that. It's just, he just wants you to believe in him. That's all he wants, is for you to believe that there is a God. So those that don't believe in him are actually going to get burned by the asteroids the fire that's going to come down or whatever. But there is not a forever lasting hell, because a lot of people have that question. So I'm telling y'all right now, there is not a forever lasting hell. Whoever said that or made that look up, like I said, my pastor is the one that told me that the Catholic religions, there's the ones who have made that up and said that there was a forever lasting hell. But in the Bible, it literally tells you there is not a forever lasting hell. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, right now, whoever lost, everybody, we done lost somebody. I lost a whole bunch of people in my family, honestly. I lost a whole bunch of people in my family, a whole bunch of my loved ones. People that I went to school with, that I was cool with. I consider cool because these are people that I went to middle school and elementary with, that I lost, that are no longer on this earth. But at the end of the day, they're not in heaven, they're not in hell, they're asleep. Why? Because it tells you that in the Bible. They're asleep. There's a such thing as a heaven right now, because that's going to be eternal life. God is a merciful God, that he didn't want nobody to suffer. That's why there's not going to be a forever lasting hell. And, right now you don't got to worry about your loved ones, because right now, I don't have to worry about my loved ones, because honestly, they're just asleep. They're not in heaven, and there's not even a hell right now. But, you know what I'm saying? There will be a hell when at the coming of Christ, of God when he comes back. But God was a merciful God, that he, is trying to give, he wants, if it's for him, he wants everybody to enter the, you know, the kingdom of heaven. But he's only taking the ones that actually believed in him. So if you don't believe in him, believe in him. He's a merciful God. Like, everybody sits there and says like, oh, God's not real because he's not working this miracle, this and this and that. No. It's nothing like that. Like, trust me, I lost a lot of my loved ones, and I would always sit there and ask myself, like, man, why am I hurting? Why, you know, why do I have to keep losing my loved ones? At the end of the day, it's either God does it in a way to open up either, you know, somebody in the family, or a friend, a loved one, somebody who's close to that someone, to open up their eyes and make them realize, hey, you know what? You just took a good person for granted, and now I'm taking them from you. Or it could be that person did something in the past that, you know, God maybe didn't like. So, you know, it's either way. But you can't blame God for that, because at the end of the day, we're all his children. And then too, how they sit there and they say, oh no, if you're gay, this and this and that, you're gonna go to hell. Don't believe that, because at the end of the day, only God could judge you. And God knew who you were gonna be before you even knew who you were gonna be. And then there's a lot of people that come out with raciality, like, oh no, you can't be with a black person. Oh no, you can't be with a white person. You gotta be with your same, you know, you gotta be with your same, you know, heritage, whatever. If you're Mexican, you gotta be with a Mexican. No, that's not true. That's why God literally made different languages, made different races, and you can be with whoever you want to be. You're not gonna go to hell if you're Mexican and you're dating a white person, or if you're Mexican and you're dating an African American person, or if you're a girl and you're dating a girl, or if you're a boy and you're dating a boy. Man, don't believe that. Just pick up your Bible. Look, whenever, this is what I learned. When you have that thought in your mind, it's God. It's the Holy Spirit telling you, pick up the Bible. Why? Because God wants to have a one-on-one with you. And when God wants to have a one-on-one with you, you're not going to go and be like, oh, let me go look for Matthew, or let me go look, you know, let me go look for Samuel, or whoever, like, you know, or Israel. Let me go look for that. Like, no. You're just going to open up your Bible. And when you open up your Bible, I promise you, you're going to open up your Bible to something that you are wanting to know deep down inside. That's what that is. That's the Holy Spirit working in you. That's God telling you he needs a one-on-one with you for you to open up your Bible. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you make time to go to the club and be partying and be whatever you are, at the end of the day, have time for God. Don't sit there and push God to the side, because you know what? God doesn't like ugly either. God doesn't like it when you just use him as your advantage. Oh, somebody's dying. Let me open my Bible, or let me go to church, because you know this is gonna help me say. This is gonna help save this person. No, it doesn't work like that. God doesn't work like that. God wants you to acknowledge him. He wants you to, you know, appreciate him, because basically he gave his one and only beloved son to die for our sins. And yeah, you know, you don't have to be perfect. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff God doesn't want us to do, because at the end of the day, it's actually a sin. And somebody last time said, like, oh yeah, it says on the 10 Commandments it's a sin for, you know, to be gay. That's a dang lie right there. Don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe that. And there is a lot of Christians, well, so-called Christians, that they so-call themselves Christians, and they're the first ones to be really judgmental. Trust me, I'm not one of the Christians, because like I said, I'm far from perfect. I I'm learning a lot of stuff. I knew a lot of stuff, but I'm learning a lot more stuff. And at the end of the day, you know, it's ready or not, here I come. It's not on our time when we want God to come back. It's going to be on his. In the Bible it says, he will come like a thief in the night. So ready or not, here I come. If you don't have your life right with God, well, guess where you're going? Because that's all I can say is guess where you're going. And yes, God wanted us to get baptized. And at the end of the day, babies getting baptized, what sin are they sinning? They have no sins. They're babies. Babies don't need to get baptized. I believe a kid could actually get baptized at the age of 11 and up. But God wanted us to get baptized the way He got baptized in the Jordan River. That's what He wanted, and the reason why He got baptized, because He wanted it to be an example for everybody to know. He didn't have to get baptized. Why? Because He was the Messiah. But He did it. He did it as an example to everybody else. He didn't have to get baptized. Why? Because He knew everything. Everything was plotted the way it was plotted for us to see and for us to know and for us to learn and for us to live by that. But a lot of people don't see that. Like all these, and basically more is like a lot of Catholics are the ones that baptize their children, as babies. A baby don't have to get baptized because a baby ain't committing no sin. And it even tells you that in the Bible. But I guess a lot of people don't pick up their Bible. They just figure, oh no, so-and-so baptized their baby, I'm going to baptize my baby. Like, no, a baby is an innocent baby. If a baby was to pass, that baby is automatically going to heaven because that baby has no sin. So, just think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, oh, switch up your religion. Don't believe in what you believe in. I respect everybody, whatever you are. If you're Jehovah's Witness, if you're Catholic, if you believe in Buddha, whatever you believe in, that's your belief. But what I believe in is God. And the God I believe in, He's a merciful God. And He's a jealous God. And He is so jealous that He just wants people to believe in Him. Because He is the Messiah. He is the creator. He is the master. He is the physician. Only He could do stuff that nobody else can do. And a lot of people are like, why didn't He ever call He only called His mother once. After that, He called her woman. And if you don't believe me, you can go and you can look it up and it will tell you. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect everybody. Like I'm Christian now. I've never been anything else. I've always just said I believe in God. But I go to a Christian church now. And I'm gonna be getting baptized soon as a Christian, as God wanted me to do. But my father and my father's side of the family, they're Catholics. But I said I respect that. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh man, my father's a Catholic, this and this, because at the end of the day, my father's one smart man. He's a Catholic, but my father knows the Bible like the palm of his hand. And my father knows that his belief is God. Most of his other family and stuff, they worship the Virgin Mary and all that stuff. But my father, he's there. You see, and there's a lot of Catholics, and I know a lot of Catholics, but they don't even believe like in the Virgin Mary. They just go to Catholic churches, but they only believe in God. And I was like, wow, like back when I was in high school and middle school, we used to talk about this a lot. We used to go back and forth, me and like a group of people that we used to hang around with, and they would be like, well, what's this, this and this and that, and we would be going back and forth and stuff. And then they're like, I'm a Catholic because that's how my parents, they take me to Catholic church, but I only believe in God. Well, we don't like having like the Virgin Mary stuff and all that in our house. And I'm like, that's dope. Like, that's cool, But I'm not saying if you have the Virgin Mary in your house, like, oh my God, like, I'm going to hate you. Like, nah, I'm not going to hate you. At the end of the day, I'm not God to judge you. Like, I leave the judging to God. And one other thing, people get confused and be like, okay, I'm a person that I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether it hurts you or whether it doesn't hurt you. There's a difference though, because I have been having people been like, oh man, you sit there and you go to church, but you're being so judgmental. Nah, don't get it confused. There's difference between saying the truth and saying facts. I'm not being judgmental, because at the end of the day, the judging, I leave it to God. At the end of the day, God's going to judge you. I don't have nothing to judge you about. At the end of the day, if He's going to make you burn, He's going to make you burn. Because I don't got the power to do that. Because if I had the power to do that, trust me, I would have done burn everybody who I dislike. Or everybody who did me wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? uh it's really crazy, but I'm telling you, if you don't got your life right with God, please get your life right with God, because in Revelations it literally tells you everything that's going on, and a lot of that stuff, I don't want to make anybody feel scared. You shouldn't feel scared though. I don't want anybody to feel scared or anything, but everything that it says in Revelations, guys, we're living through it right now, and it's crazy. And one thing too is how that chip that they want to be inserting in people, you should refuse to get that chip, because that chip is the marking of the beast. And it's raining outside now. But yeah, guys, it's like, just get your lives right. Give the best relationship you could have, besides if you have a husband and a wife, or a boyfriend and a girlfriend, boyfriend. Man, the best if you have your relationship right with Christ, with God, man, life will be so smooth, and you won't have to worry about anything else, because your relationship with your significant other will go so smooth that you won't ever have to worry about nothing. And when God comes, you'll be like, man, you know what? I'm ready to go, because my life is right with God. That's all God wanted, you know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of people ask me, what's my favorite verse of the Bible? My favorite verse of the Bible is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The reason why is because I'm here by the grace of God. And I'm actually going to say my testimony in church soon. And I'm getting baptized. I'm here by the grace of God because God took me a long time ago. God's given me a lot of chances to overcome obstacles, to survive, to not take me. Right now, I'm fighting the biggest challenge of my life. A lot of people don't know, and because I haven't said anything. But literally, my life literally right now is like contemplated. It's on the line. I haven't told anybody. The only person that knows this maybe is just my mother, but nobody else knows. But my life is literally on the line, and the reason I don't like to tell anybody, because then they'll be like, you just want people to feel sorry for you, and it's not about feeling sorry for me. Because if I was to die today, I'll be in peace with myself, because I know I have God in my life, and I know where I'm gonna make it to, and I'm not worried about what other people say about me, criticize me, judge me, because at the end of the day, they're not God. They're criticizing me and judging me, but it also says in the Bible, you will get judged 2 times worse. So people can hate me, but whatever they say won't break me, because at the end of the day, God loves me for me, and that's all that matters to me. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's that right there. And I hope, y'all got some knowledge out of this. And I hope that, if, you don't know God, if you give God an opportunity, just like if you will give a girl or a guy an opportunity, and just get to know him. If you don't got a Bible, go to the churches. Churches, they have free Bibles there. And, have a one-on-one with God. If you're having a bad day, open up your Bible, and I promise you, God's gonna give you your answer. Because right now I've been going through so much, and I just like, it's like the Holy Spirit is just calling me and telling me, hey, you know what? And God's telling me, I need a one-on-one with you. So I open up my Bible to that's me. I just open up my Bible anywhere, and I start reading. When I start reading, I'm like, how did God know that? That's what I needed to. That's what I wanted to know. It's really crazy, and it's even more crazier because my pastor, the other day, he called me and he prayed for me the day before surgery, which was last Thursday, a week ago today. He read to me a verse that I had just written a couple of hours before. He literally read that verse to me. And I told him, I'm like, man, Pastor, I read that verse earlier. I guess that verse is really meant to be for me. And he said, you know what? I believe in you, and I know God's with you, and you're going to pull through this. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to go through pain. And the reason we go through pain because of Adam and Eve, they ate the apple, and they didn't obey God when he told them not to eat the apple. If they would have not ate the apple, we would have lived to probably see 1,000, 2,000 years old. Who knows? We would have lived long. There would have, this world would have been so perfect. But since they ate the apple, and they, you know what I'm saying? That's why that happened, But y'all don't need to be scared of death. At the end of the day, if your life is right with God, there ain't nothing to be scared of. Because at the end of the day, you know where you're going. You're going to, you're headed to the right direction. But just give God an opportunity. And like I said, I don't want nobody to be offended, in whatever. I respect everybody's religion, A lot of people, even believe in other stuff, but, it's like basically, it's like the same thing. Because a lot of people, whether they're, Jehovah's Witness, whatever they are, they actually believe in God. And, but at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. But as long as you believe in God, God will, God will save you. So that's all you need to know. And like I said, if you haven't got baptized, think about it. But you have to want it. You can't just be like, oh, MTZKING said I had to get baptized and I'm going to go get baptized. No. You have to want to get baptized. I can't sit there and be like, hey, guys, all my subscribers, go get baptized right now. Like, no. That has to come out of you. And before you even get baptized, you actually have to get your certificate. Like, I already got one certificate and I'm going like to Bible study just because I want to, know more about God. So I go to Bible studies on Wednesdays to classes, but yesterday I didn't go because my pastor was like, no, I knew you had surgery. I just want you to recover. I know you're on medications and I don't want to overwhelm you. And, since it was raining and that, he's like, I don't want you to be out in the rain and getting more sicker. Because my pastors, they literally care about me a lot. And, what I'm saying? They love me. Like, like they adopt me and, they love me. So, they just want me to overcome this obstacle that I'm going through. It's like, oh, I can't sit there and be bitter and be like, oh God, I'm mad at you because you're making me go through pain. Nah, I don't even do that. All I do is pray and be like, God, just help me overcome this pain because it's very painful. But at the end of the day, I think about what, his one and only son went through for us. They beat him, pulled flesh off of him, they treated him like he was an animal. Did he have to go through that? No. Why did he go through that? He went through that for our sins. And half of the people don't even appreciate that. And that's sad. Because that man literally bled. He literally starved. Like, how can somebody be so cruel and do that to somebody, to a human? But anyway, so I will see y'all back in a little bit, and this video might be long because I did go 23 minutes on talking about this. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll see y'all back in a bit though. Chill. Yo, what's up? What it do? Hope everybody had a great, amazing day. I'm about to just close this video out. And I was chilling today, you know what I'm saying? But just been cracking up with my little bro and stuff who was tripping out. I ain't gonna say why I was tripping out, but just know we was tripping out. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my little bro Keith's YouTube channel link in the description, so y'all go subscribe to his channel, you know what I'm saying? It's my little bro, my little G, my little, you know what I'm saying? We be thugging it. But nah, we don't be thugging it. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Just go and show him some love and some support on his YouTube channel. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put his link in the description below, so y'all do that for me. And don't forget to like this video, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure your post notifications on, because I vlog daily. And I will see y'all in tomorrow's vlog. With that being said, I'm out. Chill. Oh, remember, don't drink and drive. And I'm out now. Chill.